Hey everyone and welcome back. So it's another one of the Battle of the Horror sequels. It's round 3, although ironically for round 3 we're actually doing the 4th one in this series. 4th one in the movie series, you know what I mean. I also want to take a moment to actually just say that someone had pointed out that I should have included the Hellraiser series in here, and they are totally correct. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I completely spaced on that. But once I get through some of these, I actually do want to do another one that sort of includes a couple films that maybe didn't have as long of a run, so I'll make sure to include Hellraiser in that. But boy, what an oversight on my part. So for this, we're doing the 4th one in these franchises. First one is, of course, the 4th one in the Child's Play series, which is Bride of Chucky. Next up, of course, is the 4th Friday the 13th film, Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Then Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Next up is A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Then Phantasm 4, Oblivion. And then finally, the 4th one in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation. So again, the rules are just to pick which one either is your favorite, which one you think is the best one, or if you just want to list them in order from your favorite to least favorite. And as mentioned in the previous ones, I mean, I still love all of these. It's just some of them have more personal meaning for me than others. And this is actually a hard one for me because 2 of them actually do have very personal things for me. So I think I've said before how much I absolutely love A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. I think I saw it at just the right age where I was like really sort of embracing my horror fandom and loving Freddy Krueger and everything, and I sort of could relate to Alice on some level. They have the whole ADHD kind of thing even before I knew what it was. And as much as I love that film and love everything about it, I am going to actually pick Friday the 13th, the final chapter. That is my favorite Friday the 13th film, and that's another one that I think, like when I watched that for the first time specifically, I remember that was one of the films where it's like I took notice that Tom Savini's name was in the credits, and I was like, wait a minute, Tom Savini, that guy worked on Creepshow, and it was like, it's kind of one of those where like I was young enough where I'm still sort of forming my horror fandom, but also sort of where you start collecting your horror knowledge in your head and you start connecting, you know, names with films and all that kind of stuff. And so that meant a really big deal to me. And I remember watching Final Chapters so many, you know, all the times when I was a kid where I was like, should have been doing homework, instead I was watching Final Chapter. And I still say the Final Chapter has probably one of the best death scenes that has ever been done to any villain in any movie, with the machete to the head and sliding down the blade. I still think that is like probably one of the best kills ever in any film. And I actually do want to give a quick shout out to Halloween 4, because I remember as a kid, I used to actually listen to the soundtrack to Halloween 4 a lot, and I remember coming up with my own Halloween sequel in my head while I would listen to the soundtrack. So yeah, I definitely want to give a special shout out to that. So again, as much as I love Nightmare 4, I think need to go with Friday the 13th final chapter for my pick. Definitely let me know which one you choose, and by all means you can do it in any way you want. Again, your favorite, which one you think is the best, or if you just want to list them. Whichever way you want to do it, totally cool with me, and I can't wait to see which ones you pick. And hopefully I won't go so long before I get to round 4, even though it's for the 5th films. Why did I make this so complicated? And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.